Good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie Singleton, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I come to you live Monday evenings at 7 p.m., and I hope everyone had a great weekend and everyone is ready to make a fun fold card. So I found this card, and I did this card this weekend with my card class, and everyone really liked the style of card. It's been around for a while, and I think we've done it on card classes that I've done with other card classes, and I've seen it online and stuff before, so it's really fun. And so I thought I would show it again on my live because it's super fun, it's super easy, but I thought it would be really fun to do on my card class live. We had really fun making it. We did a theme for Valentine's, but I decided to use a different card set to do for my live card class. So we're going to do the card a little bit different theme, but you can use it with any card materials that you have. That's how fun it is to do your cards in different themes, but you could use the same style for anything. So that was kind of fun. So anyways, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Our night last night was pretty eventful. Yes, I was doing laundry and my washing machine decided to die in the middle of doing laundry. So yeah, that was really fun. So yeah, that was, oh my goodness. So we had to get a part and had to order it. And yeah, so hopefully we can fix it by tomorrow. So that was super fun. Anyways, so we're going to use the stamp set, Fragrant Flowers. And Fragrant Flowers is out of the mini catalog that you can now order. Super excited. So I will send out your mini catalogs. If you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like to get one, please let me know and I'll send you out a mini catalog. Now we can show you the inside of this beautiful catalog because it went live this week. So I'm super excited. Also, we're in Sale-a-bration and you can get a Sale-a-bration catalog along with that. And I'm using the paper that is out of the Sale-a-bration catalog. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And it goes along with the stamp set and the dies, because the dies can cut out some of the paper. Exactly. So it's super fun and super exciting about that. So the dies are made to cut out two of the flowers, one of the big flower clumps and then one of the little flowers. And so I cut out one of the little flowers to put on the outside of the card. Super fun, super fun. But you can cut out one of the big flowers too, big diagram flowers, which is fun and exciting. So exciting. So, hi Mom, thanks for joining. So I'm going to turn you so that you can see what we're going to do tonight. Okay, so this is the catalog, the mini catalog. So pretty. We've all seen the outside. So what we're going to use tonight was that we're going to use this suite, and it's Fragrant Flowers bundle. And you can purchase the bundle, which is the stamp set and the flower dies, which will cut out all these really fun things. And it says hello and thanks and friend and love, and it's really pretty. And it also shows you on this next page. Usually, no, it doesn't on this one. That's the set. It's on page 21 of your brochure, your mini catalog. And then the paper is in the Sale-a-bration catalog. And you can use any paper you want, but with a $50 purchase, you get the paper pack free, which is 12 by 12 size, which is amazing. And you get 12 sheets, two-sided. So it's really fun to work with. This paper is gorgeous. So this is the paper, and this paper is gorgeous. I mean, the colors in it are beautiful. So I decided, I know everyone's going to be shocked. I decided not to use purple. Amazing, huh? I know. So I decided to use this one, but the die set will cut out This, it will cut out the little ones. You can already tell that I cut out this little one. So it'll cut out this little flower. It'll also cut out this big flower, which there is some of the big ones. So it'll cut out this big flower one as well. Excuse me. The die set will cut out, there's a die set. So this set will cut out this paper, which is amazing. So you don't have to fuss to cut any of them if you don't want to. But it also comes with some other, comes with a banner, comes with some leaves, comes with some other little fun stuff in it too. So you can also use that. So I did use the little banner. So that was kind of fun to use that. I used the little banner. So here's the card we're gonna make. It's a really fun. This paper, oh my goodness, it has all different other colors in it too. So it's got the purples, and then on the back side, of course, it also has all those other fun geometric to it as well. So I chose this Clips of Coral is what I chose to use. So this is the card we're going to make. So I decided to make this fun card, this flip diagonal card, which fall right off my table. So I chose this flip diagonal card, and you could do that in the purple one as well. And we did in card class. Hi Heather, thanks for joining. Watching from work, huh? We did use the Valentine one at card class. So, I mean, it's so versatile. You could use it for anything. But so I cut out that little flower. Super easy. So then I stamped the hello friend, and I put the friend on the little banner. So it's super easy to cut out. So I'm going to show you just how to cut out this diagonal piece. I'm going to show you on this little white piece just so you get an idea. So you just need a piece of cardstock, and the cardstock is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then all you need to do is just take your paper trimmer and you take the ends. So you, on your score line, you put your score line in your little track. So you put that there, and then you put score line, and then you put the edge of your other piece. So I'm sorry, it's like sticking. So you put your score line and your edge of your other piece in the track as well. So you got to just line them two up just like that, and you're gonna just cut off the end. It's gonna make a diagonal, and voila, it makes that little diagonal piece. So then your card base looks like that, so it's cut off there. And then you're gonna do that with your 2 pieces of DSP. So you're gonna cut 2 pieces of DSP at 4 by 5 1/4, and you're gonna do the same thing. So one of the pieces you're gonna cut exactly like that. You're going to take the piece. It's going to look like just your piece is going to look just like this. You're take only one of them because you're going to put one on the inside. So you're going to take it. You're going to line it up. You're going to line your piece up like so, and then you're going to cut it off. And then that's going to be your piece. Is going to come, and we're going to glue that on the outside. Okay. Now, if it's directional specific, so it has lines on it, you're going to need to make sure that when you're going to cut it, you're going to say, okay, it's directional, so that's the way I'm going to need to do that. So then you're going to need to lay it out and make sure it's directional specific. This one isn't too much directional, but I did kind of just look at it and go, okay, I do want my flowers not upside down, so that's the way I want it. And I set it in my trimmer and made sure that it was going the correct way. And the other piece, it was just here. I did have it. going to be, yeah, there it is. So this is the other piece. I said you needed two. Here's the other piece. So I'm not going to cut this, but just like there's my DSP piece. So you're going to put it in there. You're going to line it up both sides, and then you're going to cut that off. So this one is going to go on the inside of my card. So I don't want to cut it. So I'm going to leave it because it's going to go on the inside, and that's going to be my inside piece. Now, if you didn't like that it's the green, you could pick another DSP piece that's going to match this and put that on the inside. I just used the other side of that, and I thought that was nice. So that's your two DSP pieces, 4 by 5 1/4. And you also need a basic white piece, which is 7 1/2 by 3. And then you're going to score it at 3 3/4, which is this. And that's going to be your mechanism piece. So that's going to be your piece. That's going to be this piece right here. And that's going to be your mechanism piece. Okay. We're going to just give that a good. Okay. And then we need another colored piece. And I use the same color, the Calypso Coral. And that piece is 3 1/2 by 2 3/4. And then we need a white piece, which is going to go on top of that. And that is 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. So that's going to be our layering piece. So let's just crease. So what we can do is we can glue. So we can glue our piece that's going to go on the outside first. Get that glue on, and glue our inside piece because those are pieces that are glued. Do that. Okay. I can glue this piece on the inside. So I want this to be inside like this and not the flower side. So I'm going to put glue on the flower side. Yeah, I thought these colors were really pretty together. I was really torn because I know I love purple, but I thought, well, I'm going to show some different colors and get out of my color space. But these are really pretty colors. I really liked these colors too. Okay, so then let's do some stamping and get this prepped before we put on here. So I went ahead and did the hello. So I took my Calypso Coral and stamped the hello. And even though in card class I was telling everyone to not teeter it, I still found myself that it got on the tops and the bottoms as much as we tried not to. Not any on there, so stamp that up at the top. Pretty good. All right. Now I stamped my friend in the Calypso Coral, and you can read it because it is on the piece of Calypso Coral, but I think I'm going to try stamping it in the black and see if you can see it a little bit better. So I already cut out the piece. So I cut out the flower, and then I cut out the little. So let's see if we can see the friend better with the Memento black. I bet it'll stand out just a little bit better. Yeah, it does. So that stands out just a little bit better. So I like that. So then what I did was I popped both the friend and the little flower. Just made it so that it popped off the page a little. So use my dimensionals. Flower on before I put the friend on. And use my little baby dimensionals, put the friend on. I debated, I probably could have cut out the bigger flowers or cut out a couple of flowers to put on here, but I didn't want it to be too much, so I just put the one flower on here. You could definitely put more flowers on here. All right, and I'm going to put the friend down here, like off to the side. There we go. All right, glue that on. And we can glue that on to our mechanism. I think Sarah made this card too. The nice thing about them is you can use them so many different ways and use them and make them your own, and they turn out different every time you make them. They look different when we made them this weekend. Okay, so we glued them this weekend, but I think I'm going to put just a teensy bit of tear and tape. Strip of tear and tape. It's always so hard for me to handle. It's just one of those things that, see? Glue works too. So it doesn't matter. But. Or that snail stuff. I just am not proficient at using that, our snail stuff, so I don't use that. Whatever adhesive you want to use. Now, the trick is, you're gonna, don't adhere this, but you want to give yourself enough room that it's gonna open. So you want to make sure that you have it evenly on here and line this up, but that it's evenly here. That looks about right. Okay, here we go. Good. Opens. Okay. And then these little, so then these little things I thought went really well with it. Well, go. Just adds just a little touch to that. This is our card. You still have plenty of room to open it and write in it up there or there. But then there we go. I mean, it's so simple, but yeah, I think it looks really pretty but it's a fun card because when people get it, they're like, oh, it's tricky. It's a trick card, but it's such a fun card to make too. So I mean, everyone had such fun making it this weekend. So I thought that'd be such a fun card to make that this weekend. So you meant more flowers, less bling. Oh, okay, yeah, and definitely could. I mean, you know, either way, if you wanted to put more flowers and no bling, or whatever, again, your card. So you could do whatever. But I just felt that it needed something. But we could always add. You could just do the hello and not friend and put some more flowers and then just add a one bling to it. There's so many options that you could do. So, but it's a simple card, but it says a lot to it too. So, but anyways, so I hope you enjoyed tonight's live, and I will be live again Monday. But if you need anything in the meantime and you don't have a demonstrator locally and you need brochures, please feel free to reach out to me and I will get them out to you. And I can send those in the mail. Otherwise, feel free to contact me. And otherwise, I will see you next Monday, and have a great evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. Have a great one. Bye-bye.